Today I'm going to show you how I use this listing software, Nifty AI, to basically list on all the sites, but today I'm going to show you eBay and Depop specifically, and how I list really quickly on both sites and get my listings done. And yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So Nifty.ai is the website. I put a link in my description to it. You can do a 7-day free trial and 15% off your first month if you sign up. Now, this software can do a bunch of stuff. It can manage your whole reselling business for you, and I have many videos on my YouTube channel about that. But in this specific video, I'm going to show you just the listing part for eBay and Depop. I know those are the two sites a lot of people list on, so it's probably the most interested for listing. So I will put a link to one of my full tutorial videos so you can see what the software can do and all the pricing on the software. Those videos are longer. This is going to be a quick video. So first thing you want to do when you log in and get started, you do have to connect your stores. So if you have an eBay store and a Depop store, you need to put in your username and password, and you'll get a page like this, but your page won't have a bunch of stuff filled out in it until you start listing. Now you can import, if you have any current listings listed on eBay and Depop, you can import those listings. So you can use this as your inventory management system, which is what I do, because if something sells on eBay, they'll delete it off Depop and vice versa. So it's nice just to keep all your listings in one place. You can continue to list on an individual site, like if you just like to list on Depop, and then you can upload it here and then copy it over to eBay. But I actually stopped doing that. I did that originally, and I just list on Nifty AI, because if you used all the sites, you can list on all the sites very quickly. So that's what I use it for. I do all my listing here now and use this as my whole reselling inventory management system. Okay, so let's get started, and let's add an item. Now up here it shows you I list on all the sites, but for today I'm just going to be showing eBay and Depop and show you how quick those could be. So I'm unclicking those. So when you're listing, let's say you have all your sites listing, but for Etsy it's not a vintage piece, you can disconnect it by just clicking the button up here. So first thing you do is you import your photos, and those will load really quickly. There you go, your photos are loaded, and those will go on all the sites. You can add a video if you want to. And next is item details. So this is not for the individual sites yet. This is going to be for all the sites. So depending on what site you're using, this is like your main headquarters. This is what's going to go to all the listings. So as you scroll down, you'll see eBay, and then you'll see Depop for more specific things. But I like that it's all right here on this little page, so you can do all your listings, just see it all right in front of you. Now they do have AI software where you can click this generate listing button right here, and I have videos on my channel showing this, where AI will go through and fill out the information from your pictures and fill out some of the information for you, and then you just need to go through and double check and make sure it's all right. But for today I'm just going to fill it out myself to show you how quick that is. Depending on the programs you pick, you get so many AI uses a month, depending on how much you list. I think it's like 500, so you get quite a few. But for this one, I'm just going to show how quick it is. I like to kind of write my own titles and stuff, but I like what it generates too. So this is Gap baggy sweat pants, woman's medium, wide leg, drawstring. So just filling in a few keywords. Drawstring, pockets, cozy. Okay, and then let's look up, category is going to be pants, and I think there's a baggy one actually. Let's see, pants, women's. Let's see, so you gotta, when you pick the AI, it actually pick this out for you, and usually it's right. So track pants, joggers. Let's do wide leg. Okay, wide leg. Brand is Gap, and size is medium. Let's see, it's down here. Description, this will be the description that's in everything, all the sites. So, and for Depop, don't put your hashtags in the description like you usually do here. There's another place you put them, so it doesn't do that on eBay, because eBay does not like hashtags. So nice shape, no rips, no stains, like new. And then here's my measurements. I already filled those out, so it didn't take a long time writing those in. Condition is excellent for these. Price, let's go around 24. You can, this is optional stuff, cost of goods. If you have a SKU number, mine's 242. And then color, green. Some of these are optional. You can fill them out if you want to, you don't have to. Style tags. This is the style tag area, so these will actually be your hashtags for Depop. So keep that in mind. Also, if you use other sites like Poshmark or Mercari, it'll also be your tags over there. So it's kind of nice. Activewear, baggy, athleisure, casual, and then, oh hell. Okay, so this is an area where you can set up shipping. I have shipping set up where I'm gonna fill out everything automatically or just manually on this, but you can set up shipping presets. So if you know the weight of your item, it'll already fill out like the prices for you. So you can skip all of that too. There's lots of things you can kind of auto set up when you get used to the software. I'll put some links in my description of other videos that show more details in this. But you don't have to fill this out. You can do it manually on each listing depending on what your item weighs. But if I was going to pick one, those are probably 2 pounds. So I would pick shipping 2 pounds. And then in eBay, it would populate what I charge for 2 pound shipping, the weight and the measurements already. But I'll show you how it's all blank right now. Okay, so now we're getting into the actual marketplace details. So eBay, if you have store categories set up, you can fill out that. Color, green, style, sweatpants. And so here's a shipping policy. So see how I can kind of go through and pick, what I charge for these, what I want shipping to be based on different things I've used on eBay. So this is all coming from my eBay store because it's all connected. So depending on what you want to charge for these, depending on, or I could have had it populate in for me already. So these are about 2 pounds. So I'm gonna just put in 2 pounds. Oops, not 22. And then package dimensions are usually 10 by 8 by 4. Return policy, I do a 30-day return payment policy. Now, like I said, if you have all this stuff saved, this will automatically fill. So it even makes your listings faster as you're going along. So pricing's 24, allow best offers, yes. This is kind of set up based on the first time when I put it in and it sort of saved it all. And then this is optional places, but I do fill out these fields usually. When you do the AI and you use it to fill out, it will fill out this stuff for you, but you do need to check it. So cotton, and let's see, are these all cotton? I think they are cotton and polyester. Polyester, leg style, boot cut, flared, skinny, wide leg, pattern. I'm not going to do all of these. I'm just going to do, the basic ones. Casual, inseam, 28. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now we're getting on to Depop. And Depop pretty much doesn't have much to fill out, so it's pretty easy. Now you can use Depop shipping, or you can ship on your own, which is what I do, ship on my own. Shipping price, let's see, $6.98. I usually take a little bit of loss on shipping on Depop because people over there just don't like to pay a lot of shipping. That's really like, sometimes you can build it into the price here or whatever, but these are probably going to cost around $8 to ship. Price 24. You're just checking over things and making sure are green. So there's a hashtag. If you want to change any of these hashtags here, you can, but it auto-filled those active ones I used up here. But if you have better ones, for Depop, you can do that. So fit is, let's see, wide leg. Age is modern on these. Occasion, casual. Source, vintage. Type, I don't really see anything there. Style, let's do loungewear. Material, cotton and poly. There you go. And that's pretty much it. You're pretty much good to list these items. So you just click list, and they're gonna go onto both the sites right now. And then you'll see where they're at the top. So your items have been listed. You can go over to Depop and view it if you want. So there it is. And let's see. There they go right up here. And so you can see I didn't list it on the other sites, but just eBay and Depop. And that's pretty much it. You can pretty much manage all of your inventory from here. You can, now if I want to put it on the other sites, I can go and click and list it on Poshmark, and it'll literally just pull up all that stuff I just filled out. It's all right here. So listing anything here, I mean, this is pretty much good to list. See, because it's all filled out for you. So I want to list it on Poshmark. There we go. Poshmark's like the easiest one to list on because you don't have the shipping stuff. And if I want to list it on Mercari, I can do that too. So I could have done all these at once, but I want to show you the other two. Don't forget, there's a link in my description that will basically give you a 7-day free trial and then 15% off your first month. It helps support the channel. It's just a small affiliate link. I appreciate if you use it and you want to try it. If you have questions, let me know and I will make follow-up videos. And I'll put a couple links to full tutorials if you want to see everything the software can do. Thanks for watching.